national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 in a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now to try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. They open the semifinal game with a pass. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep to the right after all that. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And it's a bunch formation. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is incomplete. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Signs the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The ball is caught. In the clear at the 25. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
It's now third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it with room to run. Breaks free with room to run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The completion makes it second and short. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. He keeps it on the design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
LSU.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's now third down.
On the ready. Moves.
Out of the gun now on third down. Pass is caught. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Short pass finds the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The completion sets up a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
On the set.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide. You're isolated to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver grabs it.
We bring him back to 27. This offense really threatening now.
But the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. For the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the receiver's got it. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make
it is intercepted.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And that Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here.
Makes a quick grab.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And their route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
42, Clemson, 17.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The Tigers will crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is hauled in. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That's a big hit at the end, but a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to stop.
Touchdown, Clemson. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Hit as he released it. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Fighting him off.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. He'll hand it off. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had, but what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Fires it to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Finding some room with the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.